Perfect, guys. I think we're all set now. What a wonderful morning here in Sarasota, Florida. Beautiful sun shining. Love seeing this. You'll see the participants continue to rise. We have Martin in the background muting everybody. That's fantastic. Welcome, everybody. We have an intense call for you today. We're prepared here, you guys. We're prepared to move forward. And what I want to say that and really get you guys focused on is Karatbars is moving forward. So let's focus our calls and our questions and our comments from last Wednesday's corporate call, because more and more information will be coming out today. You'll be able to ask corporate questions today. You'll be able to ask the panelists some questions today. And we have a wonderful guest that we're going to introduce today that you guys can get a lot of information for. So you will see that the people will continue to climb as we go through the call. These calls are designed, guys, for the field to move forward. And where we can sit here and we can discuss things that are impacting our businesses and what we can put in implementation so that we can get to the next level of our businesses. So without further ado, let's introduce the panelists. My good buddy, my friend, right here, my familia here in Sarasota, Florida. He is a Rolex winner, a Mercedes winner, Gold Director Elite 3, the Golden Rock Star himself, Mr. Brian Cromley. Brian, are you there, buddy?
Yes, I am. Hey, everybody. I am super excited and fired up for this field leadership and corporate combination call today for the open mic. For those of you that's here today, we got some incredible information. I'm going to be coming back in a little bit and sharing a component, and then I get to you're going to hear some incredible stuff. So make sure you get your notes, your pens, and if you've got additional team members, invite them, because the updates that we're going to share this day is going to rock your world and change your business forever. So without further ado, back over to Alfie. I'm so excited to be doing this with my co-partners, Tony, Sean, Alfie. I mean, super fun. And obviously our corporate team. Just, it's a blessing and an honor. Thank you, guys. I'm super humbled. Let's rock and roll.
And let's travel over the pond to the UK, where we have our mini Mike Maloney, Gold Director Elite 3, Sean Maloney. Sean, are you there, buddy?
I'm here, Alfie, loud and clear. Appreciate that, guys. Absolutely. As ever, guys, grab your pens, grab your papers. We've got a lot of information coming down the pipe. We're going to reiterate what you heard from corporate last week, but we've got a few additions to add. We've just had notifications of the new fiat payment system. We're delighted to see that. We'll be dropping in some value bombs. So make sure you're tuned in. Invite your last people who still need to be here. Get to know your business. Let's grow this together. Thanks, Alfie.
Awesome. And let's go down to beautiful South Africa, where we have our Gold Director Elite 3, the one and the only, Tony Dugouveia. Tony, are you there, buddy?
Hey, Alfie. Great to be on this call again, and I'm super excited to be here. I see the people are storming in. Guys, this is not too late. I'm going to post the link here of this call again. Make sure that you invite right now, guys, right now. We have just heard amazing news of updates on the card. Just make sure that you guys get your whole team on this call. It's so important, guys. Get the link. I've already posted in the chat box here. Make sure that you invite the rest of your team to get onto this call. This is one of those calls that you do not want to miss. Thanks, Alfie.
Amazing. We'll introduce our corporate team and our special guest in a few minutes, guys. Let me just get these people who are trying to share screen here. Martin, if you can help me out there, that'll be amazing. These calls, guys, like I said, right from the beginning, if you're joining us for the first time, they're designed for us as the field to get connected with corporate, to keep that communication alive, to ensure that we're getting the proper information for people out there. So what we're going to do now is I'm going to let each panelist maybe give themselves 2-3 minutes apiece. And Sean, as always, will do a recap of what we did last week and maybe give an introduction of what announcement that we heard today. So I'll start over with Brian. Sean, I'll get you to go last. I'll go Brian, Tony, you, and maybe give Brian a little bit of insight of what he's been finding out in the field, and Brian, where we're headed, and just give the field a little bit of your inclinations of where the company's headed.
Well, first of all, I just want to welcome everybody who took the time out of your schedules to really plug in. One of the great things about leadership and being a role model in your own personal businesses is being plugged in. being plugged in is a key asset to you and your business. One of the things I'm hearing and seeing is we all have lots of excitement. We have lots of questions, but always remember, ladies and gentlemen, everything that we do with Karatbars is always about that little shiny object right here, that beautiful, beautiful, precious metal. Every single thing we do is about saving physical gold. And if you're on this webinar today, this afternoon, tonight, this morning, wherever it is you are calling from in around the world, and you've not set up your systematic savings for gold, you're actually hurting yourself. Get your gold savings set up, most importantly, because that's your store of value. You're building your wealth, you're building your long-term legacy income, and then you save cash gold on a day-to-day basis so you can utilize that in the payment system. I don't want to steal too much thunder because today is not about me or any of the leaders. We have some special announcements and a great speaker on, but I'm just so excited to be plugged in with all of the field leaders and team members from all over the world, and especially with the corporate team, because the corporate team has got such big weight on their shoulders at everything that they're doing to bring us to a whole new level and make us $1 billion company. And folks, it's happening with us or without us. So let's make all of us part of that ride and change not only our lives, but change the Karatbars life as a home-based business, make it a household name, and also all the family members and team members and friends that haven't even joined or looked at Karatbars yet. Let's make sure we position them for the right way for the great success, so we can all cash in and build tremendous wealth for our families and generations to come. Back over to you, Alf.
Amazing, Brian. Thank you very much. Let's go down to Tony. Tony, why don't you give an idea, maybe just a little bit of what Brian said. Want to just jump on top of that? Maybe also your feedback, because we were talking on the calls previous to this, Tony. Maybe we just give everybody an insight how we're planning on taking this company forward and not looking back, and the importance of being on these calls. And I know you really touch on with your team, touch with everybody, your heart and your feelings of where we're going. Thank you very much, Alfie. Yes, guys, just a few pointers here, and I've been discussing this with the leaders and obviously sharing with the team here. But it's so important, you know, one of the questions that comes up, and that is so ironic, because why, if we have all got the same system, if we have got all the same platform, if we are all in here with Karatbars, why are certain people making money and why are other people not making money? Why are certain people building their teams right now? Why are other people not building their teams? And it boils down, and I hope you guys got your pen and paper ready, guys. It boils down to number one, mindset. You know, you have to have the mindset. And I remember when I started with network marketing 10 years ago, I came from traditional businesses and I came with the wrong mindset, you know, with that mindset of I'm the boss, do what I'm telling you to do or to say, you know, and that didn't work. So I needed to reprogram my mindset on how to do this business. So I think that is why we are so excited, guys, about the K University. That's what Karatbars announced last week. That's what is coming for us. This platform, Karatbars K University, that Jürgen has been working so hard and putting this in place for us, that is going to help you and I to change our mindset and get ready for the next wave. Point number two, the next wave is the biggest opportunity, guys. Our biggest opportunity is lying right now here in Karatbars. And I need to give you full disclosure. I am a hodler. I hodl our coin KBC to the moon and back, guys, because I know what's coming. So that's a full disclosure. I am hodling. I'm hodling as long as possible. I'm a hodler of KBC and I'm a hodler of gold, our cash gold. Why am I a hodler? Because I believe in the opportunity. I believe that what is coming with the stable coin, that is what's coming with the trading bot for us. It's going to just help us to move forward and to help all of us to create extra cash flow. And guys, if that's what you are looking for, if you are looking for generating cash flow out of the system, follow that what we are going to be showing you. Be on the lookout for the trainings, be on the lookout for the videos. And like I said, if you are watching this on a recording, it's too late, guys. You need to be on this live chat right now. Be on this call. Make sure that your team is on this call. We've got some exciting announcements to come. So thank you, Alfie. Amazing, Tony. Thank you very much. And back over to you, Sean, if you want to touch on what the guy said, a little bit of feeling for yourself, but most importantly, give a recap like we always do on every single call, and even some news that you were sharing in our chat prior to this call beginning, if you want. That would be amazing. Give some people some information. But guys, before Sean starts, this is the most important piece right here. Grabbing your pen and your paper. You've got to grab that. You've got to have that in your hands, and you've got to write down what he's telling you. It's very important. So go grab your piece of paper. Over to you, Sean. Maybe start spreading the news.
Absolutely, Alfie. Yeah, I mean, you know, congratulations again, guys, for keeping up. Excuse my 8-year-old, we're homeschooling here at the moment. But in terms of where we're at, we had a big call last week, and I absolutely echo Tony. The skill and the need we have as individuals in a journey of growing our own financial sovereignty very much starts here. Okay, we have a mantra inside the teams that we operate, which is all about mindset, skills, systems, income, wealth. Okay, we work it in that order. We go across a spectrum of mindset, skills, systems, income, wealth. It's very, very difficult to jump in one go all the way to wealth. You might do that if you're a lottery winner, but it's no coincidence that most lottery winners are broke within a couple of years. It's because they've not been through that journey. Okay, so we take it real serious, certainly in the communities that we build. And what I really love about Karatbars is it's sinking into that. It's allowing us one straight platform that allows everybody to rise together on one, what I call standard operating procedure. So listen very carefully to what you learned last week from our good friend, our new friend, Speedy, who looks like a fabulous asset to this organization, I've got to tell you, with his obvious mindset and success-minded approach. That's a great thing to have around you. I always say to people, you become the average of the 10 people you spend most time with. If you're not happy where you are, move. And this community is a great field of dreams, actually, where you can find people that are absolutely of the right mindset sat around you. So the K University for me, Alfie, was a great move that we came up with last week. I'm very aware that it's not everything we want to hear straight away, guys. I'm very aware that these things don't work as fast as we would like them to do. And as leaders, we're obviously pushing as hard as everybody else. But I know today we're going to be listening to some updates with regards to what's happening with the new fiat payment system. Some updates just come out in the last few hours that we're going to get to hear about today. When do we get paid? How we're going to get paid from this week. We've got the trader updates coming later on from Norbert. And obviously, we're all very eager to learn, as Tony alluded to, as to what's happening with what we call the stable coin. To finish for me, Alfie, I'm taking great care at the moment, great care for me and my teams to go deep into what's happening with the macro economy, the wider economy of the world, the fiat economy. And I'm also taking great care to have a look, and I'll be saying this every single week, guys, you have to start to have a look at what decentralized finance is all about, DeFi. There are some incredible aspects happening right in front of our eyes right now. I could spend a whole call talking about them, where we're seeing significant moves being made in early 2020, mid 2020, just like we saw back in 2016 with ICOs and smart contracts, thanks to platforms like Ethereum. DeFi is coming, and guess what? Karatbars is right in the middle of that maneuver. Okay, it's fantastic to watch. It gives me great confidence, and we'll do all we can to portray that across to show that we're in the right place at the right time, not just in blockchain, but we're also based on physical gold, as Brian reminds us every week. So I'm pumped as ever, Alfie. Appreciate the time. We'll move it forward.
You know, it's just incredible, Sean. And, you know, all of us, when we have our conversations and we have this with the field, I think the most important thing is that we have a pipeline now in Karatbars. We can't get all this information all at once. Can you imagine launching the university, the auto trader, the crypto debit card, the gold on the blockchain all at once? It would be a mayhem. So I really love that we get a chance, you guys, to pipeline this out. Where we're sitting, okay, we've got the university, we're taking a step now, we're learning that. The next thing that they launch, we're gonna hear about it, we learn it, we do it, we reiterate it to the field. Then if it's the auto trader that Norbert brings out, we're going to learn it. We're going to see it. We're going to hear about it. We're going to implement it. And that's the way that we're pipelining this, guys. And we're moving forward. That's the most important thing, you guys, you need to see from the company standpoint. And you can see that the leaders are here day in and day out to make sure that you guys know that. Yes, we do have our issues in the background. We've got them. They're working on them. We've made that abundantly clear on all of our calls. And we're going to get them done. That's the vision. But we need to move forward. And to move forward, we need to take these steps that we're talking about so that we can get ourselves educated on the stuff that's coming out. And I really love that, the way that it's rolling out. So great points from all of you guys. We're going to take a little bit of a step back here right now and hear from probably one of the biggest leaders in Karatbars, who also wears her heart on the sleeves, but I'm not going to do the introduction. I'm going to take it back over to our golden rock star, because this person, there's no better person in my mind that can introduce this person to our call, and for obvious reasons. So Brian, if you can take a second there and do an introduction of our guest speaker, that would be phenomenal.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Alfie. Well, first of all, I've been in this industry 24 years, and it took this person over 17 years to get me to finally say yes. And when I came into Karatbars, I told her that I'm going to do what you do. I'm going to replicate what you do. I'm going to duplicate what you do. She is not just a friend. She's a coach. She's a mentor. She's my personal sponsor. She is a Rolex earner. She's a 3 times Mercedes earner. She's on the advisory council board with Karatbars Corporation and Karatbars International. She is my sister. She's familiar to me. Absolutely love what she stands for and represents. In my opinion, in the 24 years I've been in this industry, I've seen some incredible female powerhouse speakers, but in my opinion, she's an ambassador, not just to Karatbars, but to the industry in general. She sets precedents, and everything she does, she believes in excellence. She lives by excellence. She's a 7-figure earner. She's my friend, my personal sponsor, and I get the privilege and the honor to introduce to all of you, which we all know her, Miss Nitsa Nakos from Vancouver, British Columbia via Greece. Love you to death, Nitsa. I'm going to turn it over to you. Nitsa, are you there out there?
Right here, right here. Thank you so very much. Hello, Golden family around the world. Brian, my goodness, I think, you and I, when we spend time together, we create ponds, don't we? Just all the way that you introduce me. Guys, I'll tell you this, there's so many richness in our business, right? We can all make great money. We all acquire gold, and we know why we need that. We all have a coin that's growing, and we know how exciting that is. That's our future. But the real essence is the family. It's the community. It's moments like this, because these are the things, for me, these are the things that are important. And Brian, I love you. I thank you, my friend. Thank you. I am where I am because of an amazing team, everybody. And we all know that. We all should know that. We all should remember that. Alfie Pino, you are what you do on these calls, my friend, amazing. Great job at keeping it all together and for introducing this platform to Karatbars and to the community. Well done. So proud of you. I just wanted to say to everybody, it is wonderful to be here. Look at 900 people on this call. We made a goal to have 1,000 people, and I think we're pretty close to that. And it's my honor and privilege, every time I'm given the opportunity to speak, I really, I want to come from a place of value. I always say a little prayer before I come on, and just, hope and pray that what I can deliver is not of my own flesh, but it is of something that needs to be heard and needs to be told. And so what I want to share with you guys here is something that we all have right now, and that is called, it's a remarkable faith. And being 25 years in this industry, 30 years in this industry, 25 years full time, to say that, success is, just one straight line, or if, you're going to get on a roll, and that roll, can look really, really good. but that role eventually does stop. And we all have to know that it's the law of the universe. What comes up comes down. You know, when a car goes fast, it's got to stop eventually. And this is the law of the universe. This is how nature works. And this is how our business works. And, you know, we're at a time here, 2020, this is a rebuilding year for our company. And in the rebuilding, this is what happens. It's exactly what happened in 2017. 2017 was a rebuilding year. Our company refocused, reinvented, came out with, you know, the KBC coin, and even more than that, an entire ecosystem that gives us all an alternative to, you know, our financial system. So with 2020 being a rebuilding year, everybody, we all must have that remarkable faith. And what that does is it gives you the determination and it gives you the will to spring forward. Because I can tell you there's been many times in my 6 years with this company that, you know, I was very frustrated. And one of which was when I first got started, 90 days later, Canada was closed down. Can you believe that? Starting a business, building a team of 2,500 people, and then having the Securities and Exchange Commission come and say, you can't do business anymore in that country. That's very difficult. And most everybody left. But one thing I saw is I saw the heart of this company very early on. And it's that heart that keeps me here. And it's that heart that continues to beat very strongly in this field. And it's that heart that is present right now on this call. This is what keeps this company together. Information is information. And the internet is open and free to everybody to gather as much information. And we all have so much to share and will continue to do that. The K Academy is going to bring a great deal of information. And I want to see everybody get behind K Academy. I want to see everybody get registered and where we all have one voice as a company. When we are all, you know, in a place where we are receiving same information and able to disseminate that information the same way, you must understand the strength that comes in that one message, in that unity. So with determination, with a faith remarkable, everybody, I'm going to say this. We are coming into the greatest time that this company has ever experienced. And what may appear to the world like we've taken 2 steps back, let me tell you, we are getting ready for something that is going to rock, and I mean rock, this community. But not only rock this community, it is going to rock this industry. Because I was having a call, let me just tell you a quick story. I was having a call with a network marketer. And this lady is, you know, she's 20 years in the industry. She's big teams she's built, and she's looking for something. She's looking for something. And when you are a big marketer, of course, you get solicited by a lot of things. And you have companies that constantly want you and they come to you. And she's in that situation right now where she's, you know, being courted, so to speak. So we've got our hat in the ring, you know, courting her as well. And she said to me, you know, Nitsa, one thing that I see here, because I've never been involved in any, you know, I'm a product gal. Everything I've done is product, consumable. This is how we create residual income. And I said to her, you know, because I said to her, there is no auto ship in Karatbars. You don't have to buy anything in Karatbars. Everything is optional. And she was shaking her head like, really? Everything is optional, then how do you guys create residual income? And I said, look, our product is money. Do people need it? Do people want it? Do people want more of it? Do people save it? Do people need to save more of it? And the light bulb went off in her head, and she said, my goodness, you know, I never thought about it like that. That, you know, the product here that we're talking about is real money. So guys, there's a lot of shiny objects out there. There's a lot of things out there, but I just want to say this, there is nothing, and I mean nothing, nothing that can hold a candle to gold. What we have is life. Gold is life. Gold is abundance. Gold is freedom. I wish I would have said yes to gold back in 2005 and 2006. I was making great incomes. It was right before the crash. And you know what I was doing? I was listening to the television. I was listening to CNN. I spent more time listening to what mainstream media was saying. And you know what mainstream media was saying back in 2006? But here's some mortgages. Everybody can get one. Here's some homes. You can get it with very little down. Just, you know, it's for everybody. And so many of us were buying and scooping up these homes for nothing. And you know what happened? A year later, we all lost them. We lost them. Very few people, no one was saying, buy gold, buy gold, buy gold, buy gold. Only the rich and the wealthy, those super wealthy, were buying gold back then. And then you know what happened, everybody? When all of us lost our homes, you know who bought them? Who bought them for pennies, and I mean pennies on the dollar, were the super wealthy, those who were acquiring gold. So this is more than money. This is more than wealth, everybody. We are getting positioned right now. We have a system that mirrors what wealthy people do. Wealthy people acquire 24 karat gold, 999.9 24 karat gold in big 400-ounce bars. Mr. Seitz has given you and me the opportunity to do the same bar, but in a micro denomination, so that it's affordable for us all. Mr. Seitz has given us an opportunity where we can acquire gold every day, every day, every day, every day. And let me tell you, the most successful affiliates in this company acquire gold every day, every day. I heard from somebody yesterday and he said, you know what? I was able to accomplish my dreams because I listened to my daddy, and my daddy told me, you know, save every day, save a little bit every day. It's called dollar cost averaging. When you have an asset and you're able to acquire a little bit, a little bit, a little bit, a little bit, do it as often as possible. And don't worry about price. Don't worry about anything. Just do it and feed that habit, because that habit will set you free. We are getting set up, you must understand, for something that is coming, everybody, and we know it's coming, and it might, you know, I don't know what's going to happen, but it might get a little worse before it gets better. But we're all protected. We are protected because we have gold. And then I heard this from Jürgen the other day when he said 2021 will be filled with millionaire making moments. Millionaire making moments. But to create millionaire making moments, we must do this now. We must get ready. We must get prepared. We must have the time to grow ourselves, to grow deeper, to contemplate these things and go to the next level. Because $1 billion company is filled with millionaires. And I will say this, 1,000 people on this call today, this is just the beginning. Together, we will create those millionaire making moments. So everyone, I just wanted to give you a little bit of inspiration today. You know, I do team huddle calls every Monday where we get a little bit deeper into the information. These calls are absolutely vital, these open mic calls and the corporate calls every single Wednesday, where we can come together and we can get the news straight from the company, because it's so often that we hear, you know, all these rumors, you know, and we don't even know where they started from, and people start to believe them. Unless it's told by the company, don't believe it. And this is where you get it, right here, every Wednesday. So I am looking forward to 2021. I'm looking forward to kickstarting this thing in a big way this summer. We've got big launches coming up this month, everybody. So there is great power in readiness. And let me tell you, I will leave you with this. Every time there is a company launch, every time there is a new product, anytime there is something new coming, those people who are at the starting line with numbers, you want to come in with numbers, even if it's you and one more, even if it's you and two more, 5 more, 10 more, 100, 1,000, it doesn't matter. But do not come alone. Come with numbers. And let me tell you, it's going to be an incredible ride. Thank you, Brian Cromley, always my golden dear brother. I'm so proud of you and your success. You will be driving a new Mercedes very, very soon. Another one, the second one. Alfie Pino, you are just shining in this role. Truly, you do an amazing job. Thank you. Sean Maloney, always the level of education that you bring forward to this community truly is unmatched. We thank you very, very much. And Tony de Gouveia, what can I say about you? You are incredible, my friend. Thank you for bringing the network marketing, the strong piece that we need to duplicate, because the success is always in the duplication. I appreciate your wisdom. With that, everybody, I want to say thank you, thank you, thank you. Millionaire making moments are coming. Save daily, cash gold daily, daily, and get those KBCs and hold them and do not let them go. Because next year, let me tell you, we are going to absolutely see the fruits of everything that we have done this far and beyond. But it will be massive. So with that, I say thank you, everybody. Big hugs and kisses from Vancouver. Mwah. I love you all. And we'll see you guys out there every single day. With that, I say bye-bye.
Thank you so much, Nitsa, with that amazing overall view of Karatbars, where we are, your leadership is second to none. Thank you very, very much. A quick question for you, though. We do open mic at the end of this, where we have the field asking questions. Will you be available? I know you're a very busy schedule. Will you be available to take some questions with the other leaders?
I certainly will. Whatever
Okay.
you need me to do, Alfie, I'm here. Thank you.
Thank you very, very much. That's awesome, you guys. So, guys, that being said, we reached our goal, just like she said. Again, boom, there's the 1,000 people. Wonderful, you guys. Sean, Brian, Tony, man, we're doing it. It's working. This call is working for everybody. It's great to see the participation. You know what, Tony, your leadership, where you said, if you're not on this call now, the recording's too late. I think that message is getting across to everybody. So, guys, with that, without further ado, before I bring corporate on, I just want to say this in the middle, now that we got a full call here. We will open this up for questions later on after corporate says a few words. But what I want to keep in mind is, and I'm going to really
Can I open mic?
We can strictly get to the point of the question that you have. And keep in mind, we want to ask questions that we're moving forward with, okay, guys? That's what the purpose of this call is, to take the information corporate.
Can I sing open mic?
To take the positioning of what corporate gave us on the Wednesday call and to move forward. So what I want you to do is to have a well thought out question. If you raise your hands and ask a question. The second thing I want to do is to make sure that everybody is visual, that you know if you're coming on camera or you have your camera on, please be prepared to share with the group. So those are two things. So that being said, without further ado, I'd like to bring right over from the corporate team, our guy, the Europe and South Africa, one and only Marcus Brashkow. Marcus, are you out there, buddy?
Yes, I am. I hope everybody can hear and see me.
Yes.
Yes, great, fantastic. So also from my side, hello everybody, welcome to our open mic call from all over the world. I don't know what time is it right now where you are, so good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night, whatever. So welcome to our call. It's good to have you all here. Today we will share really some good news to all of you guys. And let me start with something. Let me start with the academy, what we announced last week, and also I just tried to say something because I prepared the flip chart. So let me see if it's work, if I can draw something or write something and you can see and also hear me, but I will do that later. First, I want to speak with you something really important. So just for your understanding, I mean, really all the leaders here in that call and all the people here in the company, all the employees, we really working hard and worked very hard the last few weeks to make that now really happen, what we will announce today and also in the next weeks. So yeah, there was a lot of things we had to do, and it worked very well. So we are really excited for the next 3 to 4 weeks, what we will launch and yes, and how it will work. And that's really the next step for the company. But in general, I just want to ask you one question. So if you really want to reach your goal, so probably some of you know that already. I come from the sports side, also like Speedy. I was not so successful like Speedy, but in my sport, you know, I played at the second highest league, so I did it really professional. And you know what we really get trained as professional sportsmen was to have the real mindset. You know, the question is always, you know, just an example, when you like soccer, yeah, when you are 10 minutes before the game finished, 1-0 behind, should you stop playing because you are behind, or should you motivate the whole team? Now it's the time, the last 10 minutes, we give our best to change the score, and probably I don't know, 5 minutes before the game finish, you scored a goal to 1-1. And yeah, so now what's the next step? Should you go a step backward and say, okay, 1-1, it's enough, we reached it? Or should you say, no, we have still 5 minutes, probably we can change the result of the game and can win that game? So I was always the one player, as long as the referee don't finish the game, I was still enough time to change it to win the game or whatever. And I also see that in business, in reaching your goals. And yeah, so even when the score is not what you want right now, it's still enough time to change it. And if everybody works together, you probably will reach it. It depends if they're all working together, if they all have the right mindsets or whatever. So even when we announced last week our academy, I just can tell you, there you will get a lot of details and a lot of information and trainings about to start your business, about to get the right mindset, about how you get successful. And really, I can just tell you that from my side, you can use that knowledge, not even in business, in our industry, also to grow as a person and in your private life. When I started in the industry now more than 16 years ago, I just can tell you, I really was so excited and I really wanted to know everything. So I joined really every event and every possibility they gave me, yeah, to work on myself and to grow and get more knowledge. Because, you know, you also have to understand, and I mean, you know that's probably better than me, that some people confound opinion with knowledge. So there are a lot of opinions out there, but it doesn't mean that these people have knowledge. And so I prefer always to know the right things, to have the knowledge and the experience before I listen to any opinions. And everybody is free to have an opinion, but the question is, does opinions bring you forward, bring you to reach your goals or whatever. I don't think so. And yeah, I mean, I think I showed that already on some of my events, especially in South Africa. But you know, I also want to share that with the whole community and to everybody. What should be the basic of your understanding why education is so important, and also how Tony started today. Tony said, why does it happen that two people or some people are doing exactly the same thing, working in the same company? Some of them have success, some of them maybe just a little bit, and some of them don't. So what's behind that? Is there a reason? And just let me share with you that for a second before I continue with the academy, and then we have a lot of more information today, don't worry. But let me start with that. Can you see it and still hear me? Yes, Alfie, just down, thumbs up.
Yes, yes, we can hear. Yes, we can, Marcus.
Okay. So what you have to understand, everything starts with a thought, right? Everything starts with a thought. Is that right? Can you see that? Oh no. Can you see that?
Yeah, we're good now. That's it.
Okay. So everything starts with a thought. So that can be positive, that can be negative, doesn't matter. It's just about the system and how it works. What creates thoughts? Thoughts creates always feelings. Is that right? If I think about something, for example, about my last holiday and it was fantastic, it was great, I have great feelings just because of my thoughts. So thoughts creates feelings. Is that right? Good. So feelings. Feelings are the basics of your action. Always. If you have bad feelings, that means probably you don't have any actions or you have the wrong actions. If you have good feelings, you have probably more actions or the right actions. Even that doesn't matter. You just have to understand how it works. And action creates experience. Everything what you do creates for you experience. Also here the same. It can be good one, it can be bad one, doesn't matter. So, and that all works together. And your experience, again, infects your thoughts. Your thoughts creates feelings. Your feelings create action. Action, experience, and so it will never stop. It's always the same. So my questions just right now, hold on a second. My questions just right now. So when, for example, in network marketing, I can tell you when I started in the industry, I had good feelings, I had good thoughts. I thought that can change my life. That can be something big, something amazing. When I started, I had great feelings. I did many actions. I had completely different experience in that industry. For example, like people, they failed or they whatever, doesn't matter. So how is it possible that two people do the same things, but some of them reach their goals and some of them just fail? I think it has a lot to do with that, you know, how you start, with which thoughts you go in it. And even if something not work like you want, do you give up? Do you leave? How you act on that? You know, I just had a mentor on my side. He told me everything matters. What you do, what you don't do, everything matters. And I really spent a lot of time and a lot of money for my education in this industry. And yeah, and we also want to help us as a community, as a family, to grow. And that's why we launch our KB University and also our KB Academy. And really, you can be very excited about that. There will be many different parts. So when we start in 2 weeks' time with the Academy, just make sure you get access to our Academy and you really can start with your education. to learn the basic skills in the industry, how to get successful and how to understand, yeah, I mean, also human reactions, also how to grow in the industry, and also sometimes to fail, you know. To fail is sometimes also helpful and necessary to get back on the right track, on the right way. And yes, that's important for all of us. So please have a look at it. And really, I just love it that we really have our own education system for our family, for our affiliate partners. We can share, and I just can tell you from my side, it's a really great product, but that's not the focus on Karatbars, but it's a part of Karatbars. So also, please understand that right, use it the right way, and I can tell you, everyone who starts with our academy will learn something out of that. Okay, so good to have someone like Speedy as a project manager on the academy, because he also has a lot of knowledge in that and has the right mindset, and he's putting a lot of power and a lot of time into our system. He worked hard on that, and yeah, in not even 2 weeks, we are ready to launch it, and so everybody will get an access to it. So the second thing what I want to share with you is in the next days. So we have every week a corporate update call, or in between a corporate update call and then the week later open mic session like today. We will share some informations. So today you will get some, but also next week, please be part of our corporate update call. We will talk next week already about our new coin, about a stable coin. You will get more details. So please make sure you will be there on the call. So it looks like, and I'm really excited. Yes, probably next week we are close to launch it. We will see. I can't say more at the moment, but it looks very good, and we are all excited here in the office about what's coming soon.
Hey,
And
Brian, Sean, Tony, there's that smile again. There's that smile from Marcus again.
You know, the problem is you always see my mood in my face. That's the problem. So if I have a bad mood, you see it as well. And if I have a good mood, you see it. So no, I'm really excited about next week. There we will share more details about the coin. So it looks very good. We are already in our testing phase. So we have already access to the platform. And if everything works well, then yeah, just be patient. What's coming soon. And yeah, so that was it from my side today. And I will pass over to Norbert. Norbert, are you on the call? Because now, yeah.
Yes, I am. Of course I am.
It's time to share the news, what we have for today.
Yes, of course I am in the call. Hello, everybody in this amazing, great field. 1,000 people are online. It's just amazing. I think 10,000 are waiting outside and just can't come in. Hello, everybody. It's always a pleasure to be on this call. Today, I'm not walking around the office because either the weather is very bad, it's not sunny, it makes no sense, and it is really dark. But on the other side, I have to make, let's say, 1 or 2 good announcements. Let's start with the first announcement. I love my day. No, the first real important announcement is the credit card is in place, is implemented. It's first either a virtual system, a virtual wallet, plus a credit card, Master and Visa card. You have to do nothing. We will register you on the virtual platform. You have to do nothing. All former PFS card holders will be registered by Karatbars. If you, and it's for free, the virtual payment system is for free. If you want to have shipped the card to you, you have to log into the system, click on, I want to have shipped the card. The card is €6 per month. And then you get it shipped to you. It takes about 2 or 3 weeks. It will be sent out in 2 weeks, and then it depends on the country how fast it will be shipped. 2 to 3 weeks, you will have the card. The first cards are neutral. The next cards will be with Karatbars logo. So it will be a branded card. The commission, which usually comes on Friday, will come a little bit later. Please give it, because we have to implement also this commission payment on the new, let's say, virtual wallets. That means usually it comes on Friday. Please be a little bit patient. Give us time until Wednesday, Thursday latest, something like this. Then the commission will be on the virtual wallet. From the virtual wallet, you can transfer it to any bank account, for example. So this will happen definitely next week. We have the card holder, the commission will be paid. It will be a little bit delayed, but it is everything in place. The second is, everybody is, let's say, excited about, I don't know what this word called, algo trading, robo trading. On the next corporate update call and on the next open mic call. On the next open mic call where corporate is presented, the CEO of the partner company will give you a first view on this platform. First on the corporate update call on Wednesday, and the second one is then on the open mic where corporate participates. So I think in 2 weeks, we will definitely have these guys. No, it's a lady. This lady on the call. I also asked for the CEO, but he is not able to, let's say, really confirm this date, but he also tries to make it to be on one of these calls. Be, let's say, amazed. It will be exciting. This is today from my side. Everything is fine. We believe in Karatbars. We love Karatbars. And it's the same what I heard with Marcus. It's just, what I say is, do not always believe your thoughts. Because as I see, everybody has an opinion, but it's also a matter of facts of knowledge. And this is why I also say education is the key. So everybody should be on the next corporate update call and should be on the next open mic call where you get first glimpse on the platform, which is coming soon. That's from my side. I want to give now, today we have a lot of corporate members, and I'm so amazed. I will give the key to my dear colleague, Thomas, who is just sitting opposite me, to do his, let's say, short but very important announcement. Thomas, are you here?
Hello, Norbert. As you can see me.
I can see you and I hear you, and the field sees you and hears you. I'll go on mute and give over to Thomas Valet. I wish to thank you, everybody. It's always a pleasure to be in these calls.
Hello, everybody. I'm glad and honored to be here. 1,000 people. It's nearby an event. It's not live, but it's exciting me. My heart is bumping, and I'm happy to meet the family. First of all, thank you for being here. Second of all, thank you for supporting us and our mission. I have a short, but I think very important message today. And I hand you over this message in the name of Mr. Seitz personally. He's not able to attend today, but it's very important for you to be informed regarding this issue. But first of all, I would like to just have one question to my colleague Norbert. You said €6 a month. Is it one time €6 for the delivery, or is it monthly payment on the cards?
No, sorry. I think it was a misunderstanding. No, it's one time €6. Only
Sorry,
one
then it
time.
was my
Okay.
fault. I thought it's a monthly fee. Then it's only one time €6.
Yeah.
This is
Okay.
absolutely amazing. Everything is for free. Claps. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Wonderful. Great.
Okay, thank you, Marcus. Thank you, Norbert. Okay, back to the reason why I'm in today. We have get knowledge about an issue regarding a company called Crypto Performance. Crypto Performance is a kind of a trading platform which offers you participation on crypto trading, as many do, and that's totally okay. And this connected to a multi-level or affiliate marketing system, which is fine as well. We have no problem with that. The market is big enough. Everybody can try to make to get a piece of this market out there. But the reason why I talk about this company is that it came to our attention through different information channels that this company is announced as how do you say this? Empfohlen, Norbert, was heißt empfohlen?
Recommended.
As recommended or accepted by Karatbars or even Mr. Seitz, right? And at this very point, I have to come in and tell you clean and clearly that this is definitely not a fact. We either know what the business case of this company is in detail. We as well do not know the structure of the affiliate marketing system, and we don't know what they trade, if they trade, and whatever is done with the money collected. So in general, we would like to ask you two things. First, be very careful with such platforms and organizations in general. There have been a lot in the past which went up to nothing, and a lot of people lost money, which they never will have back. And the second thing is, we would like to ask you, if you're involved, which is totally okay, beside your Karatbars business, please act along the compliance document you find in your back office, and as well the terms and conditions of your Karatbars company relation, and never, and I underline this, never recommend this business in the name of Karatbars. Okay, that's very important to us. And maybe some of you remember my speech in South Africa to the theme of compliance. We tell you this to secure and defend yourself, not to trap in something which you don't know actually what kind of legal aspects it could have for you in the future if something goes wrong. If there would be any kind of company Karatbars recommends, you will find it officially in your back office, on our front pages, in our communication channels. Okay? So please take this information and do whatever has to be done to secure yourself. Okay? We have to take care for the family, and the family means everybody. In this family, that's about nearby 1 million affiliates worldwide. That's a big responsibility, and we have to take care that damage is stopped just in case. Okay, so thank you again for having me on this call, giving me the opportunity to inform you in this special case. And as Nitsanakos said, 0.1 a day, or as often as you can afford, will make you, not your children, maybe them as well, but you happy, I think within the next 2 or 3 years. I'm very sure about that. Or 0.1 gram a day keeps poorness away. Have fun, everybody.
Okay. Thank you, Thomas. Thank you,
Have fun,
Norbert.
everybody. Thank you.
Thank
Bye-bye.
you very much. Just let me summarize that again. So next week, corporate update call. More details about our stable coin. We are right now in the testing phase of the platform. So next week we can share about the coin more details. The second thing is nobody has to be afraid about to get the commission. So you have to do nothing. That means Karatbars will open for everyone a digital account on our new credit card. So for the beginning, it will be a virtual account. There you can make transactions, there you can make your payments, everything as usual. You can also transfer money from A to B, so everything will work. The next commission will be paid out somehow next week, as soon as possible, directly on your account. Everybody who wants a physical card can order the card out of the back office. There will be a link for you. We will tell you exactly what you have to do. I think it's just to click 1 or 2 buttons, and then you can order your credit card, and the credit card will cost €6. Or I think $6.50, but for sure €6. Then the card will be delivered. It depends on the country, so we can't tell you exactly how long it takes. I would say between 1 to 3 weeks. It depends where you are, and then you will get also your physical card. The next thing is with our trading robot, we will get the opportunity that one of our company we work together will introduce you the whole system, shows you all the details, how it works, so you will see everything. And yeah, so be on our course on the next weeks. So again, every week now, from now on, we will share with you the details and the information. You will see everything. Yeah, so our goal is really to be transparent as much as we can, as fast as we can. Also, please need your understanding for that we just will announce something and share information with you when we really know 100% every single step and how it works. And all these things will happen now in the next week. So every next call, we share more detailed information about all the new good things there are on the way. Okay, great, thank you.
Wow, it's just unbelievable. It's the first time I didn't have to say that. I just stood back and you guys took it away at corporate. That was just unbelievable, Marcus. Thank you, Thomas, for sharing. Norbert, obviously, great information out to the field. Let's do this, you guys. Let's take the next 15 minutes. Let's try to shorten up the call and you know, get questions from the field. But before we do that, guys, I want you to remind you, before you ask your questions, think your question through, have it ready, and have a question moving forward. Let's not worry about the past. Let's move forward. And it'd be really cool to hear from somebody brand new in the business, a new person that's out there that's just getting started. I mean, we've got the corporate team there. We think your question out and be ready, and we'll try to take 2 or 3 questions and close the call out around 20 after or so, maybe 25 after.
One question per person.
1 question per person, not 3 parts. Anybody want to raise their hand and come on?
Alfie, Martin Thibault here.
While you guys are getting the people ready to raise their hands, I just want to clarify some confusion. The card that is being released, the physical card, it is a prepaid card, a debit card, and not a credit card. So be very clear. Sometimes it's sometimes it's just how we communicate through with the correct English. So just make sure, understand that it's just a normal, the physical card that we are going to get, guys, it's the same type of physical card that we had with our Karatbars current card. It's not a credit card. and it's not a debit card. It's just a prepaid card. And whatever commissions you guys have got on your back office right now, don't worry about it. With the next commission run it will be loaded onto your new platform, which is obviously the virtual card. And then when you order your physical card, you'll then able to move your money to your physical debit card or prepaid card. And just to, because I'm talking to you guys because I'm looking at the chat and the confusion that's going on in the chat. So hope that is clear to you all. Thank you, Alfie. Let's go with the questions on the group.
Perfect. Before I go over to Martin, which I know he had something that he wanted to add. Martin, before you come on, you guys can ask questions in the chat. One of the leaders will get back to you. But what we'd like to do is hear from a new person. Martin, did you have something that you wanted to say really quickly?
Well, I actually just wanted to ask a question, but because I'm co-host, I can't raise my hand.
Go ahead.
Okay, cool. My question is for Norbert or Marcus. With the new debit card, will people be able to acquire it using Unival, so paying with cash gold? Will they be able
not with this card.
So they won't be able to order it to pay with Unival. Okay.
Question. Okay, we've got Ibrahim. Ibrahim, go ahead.
Hi to everybody. I would love to ask the people, the leaders in Karatbar office. A lot of people ask me this question and I don't know how to answer it. What is the relationship between KBC and the gold? Because we hear a lot of things going on.
The KBC is a utility coin. In the KBC coin, as written in the white paper, is backed by 120 kilogram of gold. So that's all. It's not really it's not a backed gold coin. It's a based gold coin. So there's 120 kilogram of gold in a vault, but the KBC coin is a utility coin. The price is not backed by, so the price is not stable. So it depends on supply and demand, and it's a utility coin.
Perfect. Thank you. Over to Rossi, Emma Rossi. Sorry, Emma, go ahead.
Hello.
Hi, Emma, go ahead.
Yes, my question is, there was a meeting scheduled sometimes last week in the mornings. So I tried to log in. I was told to put my dates, the dates my KYC was approved, and I didn't get that. I did not remember the dates, so I was logged out. Is that some criteria I need help? If that is the case, I need somebody to help me check, or how do I check to get to know the dates my KYC was approved? Because I saw the approval when I logged in, but I didn't write the dates down. For that reason, I was logged out of the meeting last week, a meeting for 7 a.m. in Nigeria time. I was logged out.
So my personal opinion would obviously be back to the sponsor that brought you in. That would be my first thing. First thing to do is double check everything that's been uploaded correctly on the KYC side. That's definitely what I would do. Emma, does anybody else want to chime in on that?
Hold on, Pete, hold on.
I'd say the same. You need to make a good relationship with your sponsor. If you find the sponsor, which can happen in this model, is not quite able to help, then you need to make sure your sponsor helps you understand who your closest director is. So you need to understand the relationships, put them under pressure to help you with those types of basic KYC access activities. Okay, so work hard to know your directors, guys. Whoever you are, make it your business to know your directors.
Perfect.
I agree with Sean 100%. And also, Rossi, you can log into your back office and go to profile right under KYCs. You can see and pull up the hyperlink that will show you what's the issue, and they always send you an email to let you know. So you've got two different options there.
Perfect. Over to Alex Summers. Go ahead, Alex.
Hello, everyone. So this question is regarding the gold.
About 1 year ago, gold was put in the vault. So I'm just wondering, it's almost 1 year now. How will that gold be paid? Do we know yet? Or will it be put in Unival into the back office? Or can it be shipped out? Anybody?
Who wants to take that one, guys?
Sorry, can somebody just repeat that for me? It was
Alex,
Yeah.
may I? Hello,
Yeah.
Alex. The gold vault will be paid out in Univolts directly in your account. You can check the latest news on that. It's described in details.
Perfect.
Also, Alex and everybody else, you'll find a terms and conditions document in your download section specific to the vaults. And it breaks down exactly what those payouts are. And obviously subject to when you first installed your Univals under the promotion, which opened last July, then you'll be able to get access accordingly directly to your back office, as Thomas stated.
Let's go to Freon Phelps. Go ahead, Freon. Ron, are you there?
Let's go on to the next
Yes,
one.
yes, I'm here. I had to unmute my phone. I have a question about the Unival. Is there going to be like a cap, like a maximum number of Unival, or is it going to be like the more Unival that's purchased, cash gold is going to be going into a vault?
Marcus, you want that one?
Yeah, and there's no limit on Univals. I don't understand the question at the moment. So of course you have.
Okay, I think I'm asking like you know, it's like a max supply. Is it going to be a max supply of Univals to where like once you know more cash gold goes in, the value of the Unival will go up, or will it just increase
Sorry,
the
I was on a
overall
conference.
of Unival?
Hey, Marcus, I believe he's asking about the stable coin, if there'll be a limited supply that people, when they get, say, 1/10 of a gram to get a stable coin, will there be
Okay.
a limit supply to that?
Okay, I understand. I'm sorry, please, next week you will get more details about that. I can't share that at the moment. So please, about the exchange, you have to wait till we announce that with the stablecoin.
Okay, that's understandable. Thank you.
Marcus, I'm going to take maybe one or two more, okay? So we're going to go over to Michelle. Michelle, go ahead, Michelle.
Hi guys, thank you for giving me a chance to ask my question. It's a loaded question. It's regarding the QR codes. I've got a small team, and I've been asking this question from my team members, team leaders, and I get different answers every time. I understand we have got some challenges, and I have no idea how to respond to them. So a lot of people have generated QR codes, and they want to know when, how, where, what is happening. Have they lost the QR codes? Is it gone? What is it?
No. The QR codes stays. They will not lose the QR codes. Right now, we are in the process to take Karatbars over to Karatbars. Probably you saw that today, so that the site is taking over from the net at the moment. So it's in the process. And when this process finished, then you will get details about to exchange your QR codes. The QR codes don't lose any value.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
How about Michael? Michael, you have a question? Michael Amon?
Yeah, hi, good evening, good afternoon, everyone, and fantastic call and great news that we're hearing. One of the questions that I do have that some persons have is related to the loading of when Univals are loaded on the on Karatpay, that we have to wait 8 weeks before it can be used in the Karatbit exchange. If that 8-week period is going to be revisited at any time. I know the purpose is for, of course, to manage with the chargebacks and so on, but I know of other companies that manage the chargebacks in a different way. Is that being looked at?
We're working on a solution right now. It's really for safety reasons.
Awesome. Good
Thank
question.
you very much. Appreciate it.
Willem, are you there? Go ahead.
Hello.
Go ahead, Willem. Ask your question.
I want to know that the cash gold that we save, I save cash gold each and every month. Will that cash for gold also be linked to the debit card that will be issued now that you can withdraw it, or must you transfer it to another or do another transfer for cash gold?
The thing is, there will be a buyback function, but we can start with that process after we finished all the other things. So we will launch now in the next weeks the academy, the stable coin, the robot, and also take over Karatbit to Karatbars. When this is all done, the next step, what we will do is to start to programize the buyback function. And then also we have a solution how to receive that money, okay? So at the moment, I can't tell you if it's get on the debit card or on another way, but we know that when we start with the process, and we will share the information.
Perfect. I'm going to go last question, guys, and then just to remember for next week your question, and we'll get it answered, or also we keep getting more and more hands up. I understand we could be here all day, but we want to make sure that we get some people out there asking questions. So I'm going to go over to Stefan Finosa. Are you there?
I'm here. Good afternoon, everyone. I don't know if you can hear me. Yeah. I'm from Italy. Yeah. My question is, when they announced the gold miner, before I clicked the button, I went to the download profile PDF in the Karatbars to confirm something about the bonus universe, and I read there that it can't be covered back to the KBC. But some weeks ago, when I tried to go through it again at the Karatbit, I found out that they put a button there that exchange back your bonus universe to, what is it called, to the KBC. I was kind of confused. And before that, like 2 months ago, I activated my gold mine, and there's nothing yet like the, what is it called, the universe that was said to be given to me. And I really kind of confused. Like, is the universe not yet to be released to us, or are there amount of coin to be collected before giving us the universe for the gold mine? I don't know if my question is understood.
Ivy, did you understand?
I didn't get that question.
Go ahead, Go ahead, Brian.
No, I said I didn't understand this question.
Okay, the question is like this. Let me put it again. I said before I activated my gold miner in the Karatbit platform, I was going through the download the PDF in Karatbars, and I found out like the bonus universe PDF was stated that you can't change back your bonus universe to KBC at the PDF. But recently there was a button there that was met that I saw there that you can change back to KBC. But anyway, that's not my question for now. My question is, within that period, I activated the gold mine button, and I thought that they said that they're going to be giving us universe for the gold mine, like up to 3 months now, if I'm not mistaken. There's no yet reply or turn up about the universe. I was thinking maybe there might be some amount of KBC to be collected or some period of time. I just want to confirm about the gold mine.
What I would probably do.
I think, Alfie, Stephen is mistaking the gold miner program for something different. Stephen, the gold miner program enables you or anyone, if you activate it, to earn gold from the sales of multi-gold packages in your team. Okay. This is the function of the gold miner. Now, however, because everything related to Karatbit at the moment is being restructured by Karatbars, so therefore the gold miner right now may not be working, okay? So once the restructure is finished, then the gold miner should be up again. But this is the function of the gold miner.
Amazing. Thank you, Nita, so much. Guys, we have a lot of questions. I asked that you keep them for our next open mic session. The reason is we were shocked as the panelists to have so many corporate visitors today and so much good news. So we want to thank corporate directly. So Marcus, Thomas, Norbert, thank you very much for coming on and sharing with the field and keeping the communications wide open. We will like that. So guys, I ask you kindly, please keep your questions. We will get to them. Join us next week and we will. Over to Nita. Nita, thank you so much for coming on and sharing everything, your leadership as always. Much appreciated. The best.
Please,
To my
one
panelists,
hello,
panelists,
sir, please.
Martin, if you can mute that person, that'd be great. To my panelists, Tony and Sean and Brian, I'm going to give you guys a quick exit here, a couple of words for everybody, and let's take everybody home.
Yeah, thanks, Alfie. Guys, what I'd suggest, there's an awful lot of comments coming in with questions and a huge number of questions with the hands raised. It's obvious to me, okay, as a gold director Elite 3, established in this program for many years, that there is a huge amount of misunderstanding about how this process works, okay? The very best advice I can offer is that you must make it your business to get in contact, first of all, with your direct sponsor. If they're still struggling themselves, because this is a very big project, it's perfectly understandable. If they're struggling, they must put you in contact with the closest active director, okay? The directors will be able to distribute you to the various calls that go on every day, Monday through Sunday, all over the world, presenting support and assistance to everybody in this organization that wishes to step forward and take financial responsibility. So it's a shame, but there is an awful lot of people who seem not to be able to connect the dots quite as much as you could do to really get the best out of this project. And it leads to uncomfortable misinformation, okay? So my best advice, put your directors under pressure to help you. We're here to help, okay? But keep turning up to this call every week, of course, live, to get your questions answered. There's a lot of basic questions going on, guys. So hopefully that's some sound advice. Thanks, Alfie.
Awesome. Over to you, Tony.
Yes, thank you very much, Alfie. Guys, if I look at the chat box today, and I want to compliment every single one of you of being on this call, and that is why I'm saying if you're watching the recording, it's too late. Now, guys, so important. You need to take 2 steps. The first step is log into your back office, go to your dashboard, and go to downloads. And a lot of the information, a lot of the questions that I'm posting here today is information that you can get in your back office. So the first thing is log into your back office, go onto dashboard, and under downloads, please physically download a document, print it out, read through that stuff. And if you don't have clarity, then do what Sean has just said, connect with your sponsor, work it through with them. And if your sponsor is new and they don't know the stuff, then make sure that you and your sponsor do not miss these open calls that we are doing every Wednesday to help you as a team and that. So guys, those are the 2 steps. Log into your back office, download the stuff, read through it, connect with your sponsor, and do not miss this update calls every week. Thank you.
Awesome. Thank you, Tony. And over to you, Brian.
Hey, everybody. I'm going to talk on behalf a little bit about the corporate office. I see all these questions, and I love the questions. They're great, everything, and everyone's asked them. But here's the thing you got to understand. What these gentlemen at the corporate office and the rest of the corporate team are doing, it's not just a push of a button. Ladies and gentlemen, they're building an infrastructure that's going to capitalize on a whole world in 149 and keep growing countries. You got to understand, they give timelines, but it's not a deadline. They work through everything they can, and we all have to be part of that too. And one of the things that helps me, and I'm going to just say for me to be understanding what the corporate office is doing, is I stay plugged into every little thing I can. I take ownership of my own business. I don't rely on the corporate office to do the information for me in business. I step up. I learned from Nitsa, I learned from Mike Delco, I learned from Ty, I learned from Sean, I learned from Tony, I learned from Alfie. I'm plugging into everything I can to absorb that information because it's my business. They give us the vehicles, the tools, and the infrastructure that's going to help our business go to the next level. As Karatbars goes to the next level as $1 billion, then 5 billion, then 10 billion, then one day, who knows, we might be $100 billion company. But you know what? Please, 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 and I say this with every ounce of my soul because I learned this from Nitsa a long time ago. As much as we want to get everything, you've got to be patient. This is a business that's for long term. If you came into this to make a quick buck or, hey, I want to get rich quick, you're in the wrong business. Can you create incredible wealth? Yes. But you got to understand that the corporate team is doing everything in their power. And I love that they're holding information until it's time to give it. Because you know what? We don't need that information until it's time for them to release that information. The information today is enough to paint the picture of where we're going. So I personally want to thank Marcus, Thomas, Norbert for everything you guys are doing and the rest of the corporate team. I appreciate everything you guys do. And I know we've got great things, great things coming. And those of us who are locking arms, and I've said this since we started the open mic, I've been in this industry 24 years, and I know Nitsa's been in it a little bit longer, and some of you have been in it longer. I have never, ever seen a corporate team allow field leaders to participate in unity with community. And for me, that says volumes for me. So thank you guys. I love you guys, and I appreciate my partners that I do this with. Back over to you, Alf.
Awesome. Guys, I don't even know where to go from that. That was just amazing, Brian. Thank you very much, Tony and Sean, to everybody that was on the call today. Let me just tell you guys this. I'm going to tell you from the perspective, and I know that we have people leaving the call, but guys, when you saw so many hands up and the messages that we deliver, that shows engagement. That means that people are engaged. They want to know, they want the answers. So leaders, if you're out there, get back to your people in your field because so many things are coming out. They want answers, and that's evident by this call. And I just want to go on with what Tony said. When you log in your back office, it's very simple. Go to latest news. Latest news will tell you everything there is to know about what corporate is doing. Not only in the download section, you guys, that gives you the complete breakdown, but in the latest news, you will get the updates as well. So again, thank you, Marcus and corporate. Very, very grateful to have you guys give so much energy and so much stuff that are going on there. Guess what, guys? Next week, we have a corporate call. We do our call in the morning. The following July 1st open mic session, we have Mr. Ty Best joining us, as well as Norbert is bringing on the team from the Auto Trader. So that is going to be an exciting call in itself. So again, I apologize for not getting to every single question, but you
Alfie.
guys, yes, go ahead, Tom.
Alfie, on one sentence from my side, please.
Sure.
Regarding the latest news and your business, ladies and gentlemen. If you own a business, whatever kind of business it is, if you take the decision to start a business, whatever kind of business it is, it's connected to responsibilities, okay? You are first at all responsible for whatever you do, what you act. This has legal issues, this has informational issues, and you should be, let's say this way, very, very glad to be connected with a company which offers you everything online on daily basis. The only thing you have to do is, in comparison to a letterbox, to go to your letterbox compared with your back office and read daily. And that's just easy. It's 5 minutes, not more. Daily, your latest news. Just read them. And let's say 60% of these questions and hands up which showed up here will not be necessary to be asked because they are already answered. And take your time instead of For example, that's just an example. Watching whatever shows on television, cooking shows, bakery shows, wedding shows, or whatever you consume on television and on the so-called news. Go back those latest news, let's say 3 months, 4 months, and you are far, far in front with knowledge about our company and the actual situation. We are here and we are happy and glad to support you at any time. But we would like to do it that way, that we support you in those cases and prepare things for you for the future. Not, let's say, supporting your necessary steps. We don't want to chew chewing gums for you, which has to be chewed by you. Okay? I hope, Alfie, did I make it clear? I hope so. My English, you know.
Did great job, guys. And wait,
German English. That's very important. Okay, and we are always available in times of real questions, and all those leaders will help you from their very heart. Thank you so much for having me on that call. Have a wonderful day, night, evening, morning, wherever you are. Thank you.
Thank you, Thomas. And of course, every open mic call, you're always welcome to come on. Just we love to hear from you guys at corporate, as always. Guys, with that being said, I can't tell you how excited I am. And I just want to share this with Tony, Sean, and Brian. Brian, this call is, and guys, this call has been fantastic. Really, really good. I'm getting tons of good feedback, even on my WhatsApp as we speak. Thank you again, Nitsa. Thank you, Marcus, Thomas, and Norbert. We appreciate you. With that being said, guys, this call is officially over. Appreciate you all. Let's close out some music and have a wonderful day, everybody.